You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl. You're just like the bad girl, and this is the best. Easy with the sad girl, so put you to the test. Now she's just a mad girl, laying on your chest. Let her go out.
Okay, so hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make this agency website by using Elementor Flexbox container. And so let me show you the demonstration of the website from scratch. Okay, so so first let's refresh this website and let me show you the animations and all and the overview of the website. Okay, so this is our hero section with the slideshow in the background. So let's move to the about us section. So we have the beautiful about us section. So here you can see that we have this overlapped layout, one and over. Okay, so and when I click here, it is have an hover effect also. Okay, so let's move to the next section. Here we have the services section and all. Okay, so let's move to this section, and here we have this overlapped section again with the hover effect on the read more button. Okay, so let's move to the next section, and this is our testimonial slider. So I'm going to show you how you can make such type of slider, and it is totally responsive for all the screen, and these arrows will make it move from left and right direction. Okay, and these dots will also make it move from left to right direction. Okay, so in any way you can move it from here, and these arrows are totally responsive also in all screens. Okay, so this is again overlap section, and this is the read more button again. And now we have the context section with the hover effect on the icons. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make such type of forms. Okay, the beautiful forms and the social icons and all. And this button take you to the top of this website, and these are your the navigation menu. So I'm going to show you how to make such type of navigation menu with the icons. So if I click on the about section, it will take me to the about, then services, then testimonials, then teams, and then contact, and these are the social icons, and these are the cross button for this. Okay, so let me show you the mobile responsiveness of this website. So let's go to the inspect section, and you can see that this is totally responsive for the mobile screen. So let me give it 75, and this is totally responsive, you can see that. Okay, we also have this, and it is totally responsive. Okay, so let's first refresh this website in the phone or in the mobile. So the animations are also working in the mobile part, and this is also working. Okay, so let's move to the about us section. Okay, so this is totally responsive in all the screens, you can see that it is responsive in the mobile. Okay, so let me show you the slider of the, and that is totally, so it is the slider of the testimonial. So you can see that it is also responsive, and the navigation arrows are working fine. You can add some padding to here for make the arrow to the bottom. I will show you in this video how to do that. Okay, so this is also responsive, and this is our contact us section. Okay, and this is our form which is responsive in the mobile, and when I click on this, it will take me to the top. Okay, so let's start the video from scratch, and I'm going to show you how to make this. Okay, so what I do, let's go to our main website. Okay, so here, so let me show you what are the themes and the plugin I'm using here. Okay, so the theme which I am using is the Hello Elementor theme, and the plugins I'm using Elementor Pro, Elements Kit, Essential Add-ons, and Premium Add-ons, and this one for this arrow. Okay, so this arrow. Okay, so you can install these plugins and get back to the video. Okay, so for making this, we have to add. So let's start the video, and for making this, let's add a new page. This is our home page, which is showing here. So for okay, so it is our main page, and so let's start the video and make this from scratch. Okay, so for making this, we have to add a new page for this. So I had made this page name agency, and okay, so let's go to the settings, and from settings you have to go to the reading option. From settings, you have to go to the rating option, and from here you have to choose your page. Okay, so let me choose the agency page, and let's save the changes. So when I open this website from here visit site, it will open the new page which we have added. Okay, so this is totally blank, and we're gonna make this same like this. Okay, so okay, so next part what we have to do, uh, we have to choose the themes and plugins you have done. Okay, so let's go to the Elementor settings, and here we have to activate some features of the Elementor. So if you are using the old one Elementor, you have to activate the Flexbox container and the nested elements. Okay, so activate this nested elements and activate the Flexbox container. Okay, Flexbox container, and also update this swiper library. Okay, so after updating, click the save changes. I have already okay, so activate it. Okay, so now let's start the video, and let's go to the edit page, and from here we're gonna go to the edit with Elementor. Okay, so let's wait for it to open, and from here go to the edit with Elementor. Okay, so now first we gonna make this slideshow. Okay, so for making this slideshow, you can go to a website unsplash.com, and from here you can get some good wallpaper for your website. Okay, so let's make the first section here. Okay, so let's me add a new section, and from here we have to go. So let's name it slideshow, so it will be easy for our to understand where are the section and all. Okay, so for making the new section, first section we have to add this container. Okay, so from here we're gonna go to the styles option, and from here go to the slideshow and choose the wallpaper you have just get. Okay, so choose the wallpaper what you want to show here. So let me choose this type of wallpaper. Okay, so let's insert the gallery, and now we have to make this size, make it like this, and then go to background size and make it this, and background position center and center. Okay, so it will be in the center. Then from the layout you have to increase the height, so let me make the height 650. Okay, so now we have to add a background color to this, or the background overlay color. So from here we have to go to the background type and choose the black one color, and you have to increase or decrease the opacity according to you. So I'm going to keep it like this. Okay, so now we have to make this two section. From here you have to go to this container and drag and drop. Okay, so it will be like this, then make it duplicate. Okay, so we have the two section here, then go to this main section. From the layout, make it a row, center, so it will be in the center properly. Okay, so now let's drag and drop this height, uh, or the heading. Okay, then rename it whatever you want. Okay, welcome to digital agency. Let's go to styles, and from here we're gonna choose the font and all. I'm gonna choose the Alta font. Let's increase its size. Okay, so let's make it 70. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to make these boxes. Okay, so for making these boxes, what we have to do, we have to add a container here. Then we have to duplicate. Okay, so after adding this container, inside this container we have to add two more container. Okay, then we have to duplicate this container. Okay, so if this is not understandable, you can go to this and here. Okay, so let's rename it inside boxes. Okay, so this is the main container, and inside this we have the one more container, and inside this we have the two container. So one container is for these two boxes, and second container is this for two boxes. Okay, so now what we have to do, for this container I'm gonna go to the make it like this, so it will be in the row direction. And now we have to just duplicate this container. Okay, so now we have these two. So now we have to what to do, we have to go to this main container, and remove the padding from all. Okay, so go and remove the padding from all. Let me go and do it fast, and remove the padding from all the containers. So okay, so now we simply make the copy of this first one and duplicate it. Okay, so these are the container which we get. Okay, so now we have to go to this and this styles, and from here choose the background color white, so it will be in the white. Now we have to add these icons. Okay, so for adding the icons, what we have to do, we have to go to the icon widget and just drag and drop it. Okay, so it will become. Now we have to add a heading for this. Go to this text and just drag and drop this. Now we have to go to this main container, this box main container, like this. uh, these are the two boxes which are showing here, and same for these are the two boxes which are showing here. Okay, so this is the box, and from here go to this and add some padding to it. I'm gonna add this, and from here go to the layout and make it vertical center, so it will be in the center. And for making the text to text center, go to the text and go to the styles content, and from here make the alignment. Okay, so let's rename it strategy. Let's go to style, choose a black color, and change the font Alta. Then go to here and make it 500. Let's increase some size little bit more. Then from here we have to go to the upload svg, and for uh, making the svg for free, you can go to the svgrepo.com, and from here you can find so many svg for free. Okay, these are all for free. Okay, so let's choose this one. Okay, so this is one. Okay, so like here you can see that it has background color in this. So for adding this, you have to go to the stacked option and it will come. Okay, so now let's choose the background color of this. Okay, so this is looking perfect. Let's increase some size and all according to this. Okay, so this is looking perfect. Let's make it 35. Okay, so now we have to add this border radius. For adding the border radius, what we have to do, go to this container, go to styles, and from here go to the border, and from here add a border. Let's add 20. Okay, so you can see that it is looking like this. Now we have to add this hover effect on hover. For adding the hover effect, we have to go to the icon, from here hover, then from here let's go to grow, so it will be grow on the hover. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to just duplicate it. Okay, so this is the first box. Uh, let's copy or duplicate this box, so it will be like this. Now we will duplicate the whole row. Okay, so let's duplicate this. So okay, so this is done, and just you have to change the content and all, and our first section is ready. Okay, so our first section is ready. Let's update it and see if it's coming live or not. From here go to view page and open this in the new link tab. Okay, so you can see that our first section is ready and it is totally working. Okay, on the hover effect too, just you have to change the content and all. Okay, so let's move to our new second section. Okay, so this section is little bit critical, but we're gonna make this. Okay, so for making this, what we have to do, we have to take the two container box. Okay, so two container box. So one container is for these images. The first one is the image, second one, and third one. And in the second container, we're gonna add this about us and this image. Okay, so let's go here and go to advanced. From here, add the padding 80 and 80. Choose the padding according to you. And from here, you can choose the layout and all, but I'm gonna keep it 1200. Okay. Okay, so let's drag and drop three images here. Let's duplicate it again. So first image is for this. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so let's choose this. Then second image is for that girl. Let's go here and choose this. And the third image is for third image is for this. Now just we have to style it according to this. Okay, so this is small image, so let's go to this image, and from here we're gonna make its width, and just we have to add some border radius. Let's add 20. Okay, so it is looking like this. Now we have to go here and Okay, so let's, I think my system is little bit high, but it's okay. Now let's increase its width little bit, and we're gonna increase its size little bit. I know its face gonna stretch, but it's okay. It is a demonstration. You can. Okay, so let's add this. So and go to this and make this image like this according to you. Okay, so now we're just now let's make this second section. Okay, so for this, what we have to do first, we have to drag and drop a image. Let's choose the image, choose the black one, and let's go to styles and also make it little like this. And for the about us section, we're gonna choose a container. Go here and drag and drop, and let's go here and okay. So first, I think we have some background color on this. No, okay, so we have to add the background color. Okay, so let's go to this about part. This is about container. Go to styles, and from here you can choose the background color to little like this. Okay, or you can save this color also for the future use. Okay, so this is done, and now we have to add this content and all. So let's go to the widget part, and from here go to the text and about and write this about us. Now we have to drag and drop this text editor. Okay, so let's duplicate it one more time so it will be in the bigger, and you can add a space also. Okay, so now just we have to go to this and make it little bit black. Okay, let's okay, so blackish color. Okay, so let's go to the about us and go on style. We will choose this black. Now we have to change the font and all. Uh, okay, so it is like this. Now we have to go to this, and we're gonna also choose this color. And let's change the font. Okay, so now we have to add a button. Okay, and name it here read more or anything whatever you want. Okay, so from here we have to make such type of button. Okay, so go to styles, then go to background color, and from here choose this blue color. Okay, and on hover, let's add the first animation. It will be shrink. Now we have to add the border radius. So here the border radius add 10, 20, so it will like this. Okay, so you can see that how easy is making a website from by using Elementor. Just you have some basic knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript also because it is required at some point. Okay, so when you make some designs or any design which is required by the client. Okay, so you have to know how to use or all of that stuff too. Okay, so now we just have to place like this. Okay, so for making this, what we have to do. Uh, Okay, so let's go here and make it like this. Okay, so this is over it. So I'm gonna go to advanced, and from here go to the margin and choose the EM option, and from here bottom just increase it like this. Okay, then go to this image, then go to the advanced, then also here choose the EM option, and from the right direction make it like this. Okay, so it will moving stretching. So in the right you have added 17, so in the left also added 17. Okay, so I think this is little bit let's do one more thing. Go to this. Okay, okay, so in this way you can position it according to you. I'm just showing you. Let's reposition. Okay, so this is looking, I think, good. Okay, so now we have to just position it below this. So for making it, we have to go to this girl image from here, at the bottom part also. So it will be like this. Now the girl image is upper to this. So for making this, you have to increase the z index of the girl image. So let's go to the advanced, and from here increase the z index, make it 2. Okay, and for this image, go to advanced and make it z index 1. Okay, Okay, so you can see that it is like this. Now what we have to do, we have to align this. Okay, so for aligning this, I'm gonna go here, and from here, content, go to this part and make it like this. Okay, so now we have to go to this image, this black one image, and from here go to the margin and choose the EM option, then increase its bottom also. Okay, so make it little bit top. Okay, so now we have to go and choose the blackish image. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to go to this container which contain this about us section, and from here we have to increase the padding from the left direction. Okay, so when you increase the padding, the text will move to that side. Okay, so let's make it 150. Okay, so this is looking perfect. So let's see in the preview tab. Okay, so this is almost looking similar. Just we have to make this to the top. Okay, so for making this, you have to go to this image and from here make it 20. So it will be in the proper part. Okay, okay. So now we have to add some border radius to the about section 2. Then go to this container and from go to the style. This is the container for the about part. Go to the border, and from here add border radius of 20. Okay, so you can see that it is working. Now just we have to increase some padding and all, and we have to make this image little bit that side. So this image is this. So now we have to what to do, we have to go here and make it like this, and from the left direction make it 7 also. So it will be like this. Okay, so it is looking good. And for making this about section look little bit vertical, so you can add some padding to this right direction, so the text will be in the vertical direction. Okay, so just you have to increase the padding and also it will be. So I had just show you how to make such type of layout. Okay, so let's add some space to the top. So just we have to go to this main container, go to advanced, and from here let's make it 150. So there is some space to the top. Okay, so our about us session is also ready. So let's update. Okay, so in this way you can make the overlap layout by playing with the margin and by playing with the z index. I hope you understand. You can practice and you will better. Okay, so this is part is also ready. Okay, so let's move to the next section. Here we have to make this. Okay, so for making this, let's add a new container. Okay, so for this container, we have to add a main container first. So let's add the main container. Then from here, go to this and add 80 padding 80 to the bottom also. Okay, okay. So now we have to add this text. Okay, so for adding this text, what we can do, let's copy and paste from this paste. Let's paste the text. Okay, now you have to go to this main container and we're gonna add some bg color to this. Okay, so this is color. Now you have to go to the layout and from here make it center and center, so it will be in the center. Okay, okay. So now what we have to do, we have to add some make it center and add some padding from the left and right direction. Add 100 and 100. Okay, so it will be little bit in the like this. Okay, so now let's copy this text from here and go to this and go to the content and increase right it here. Let's make it 50. Okay, and if you want to some add some space, you can go to this heading and from here you can add some margin to have some space. Okay, so now we have to make these boxes. Okay, so for making these boxes, what we have to do, we have to add a container. Okay, so this is the container, and inside this container we have the these boxes. Okay, so let's add container to inside this, and let's duplicate this. Okay, so now let's rename it services. Okay, this is the main services box. Services. Okay, minimize all of this. Okay, so we are working the services. These are the text and heading. Okay, so this is the container, and inside this container this is empty. Okay, so this is the services container, the main part, and let's go to this, and from here make the row center and center. So we are getting these two boxes. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to make it. So let's first go to the services box, and from here decrease the padding, and also decrease the padding, so it will be totally at the corners. Okay, so like this. Now you have to go to this container, go to styles, and from here choose the beige color to this. Let's add some border radius. Let's add the border radius 20. Okay, okay, so now what we have to do, we have to drag and drop the icon box of the Elementor widget. Okay, let's go to styles, and from here make it left. Let's add some padding first to this containers. Go to the padding, and choose this and make it 40, so it will like this, or you can make it 30 according to you. So let's go here. Okay, so like this is looking perfect. Now we have to change this icons. For add choosing the icons, go to the content, and from here go to upload svg, and here. Okay, and same like the above, you can go here and choose the bg color and all. Okay, so just increase the size according to you of the icons. Okay, let's make it 35. Okay, so now we have to change this. Okay, so let's change the content, go to here and write like this, and this is the lorem ipsum. Okay, so now we have to go to the icon part. It is totally done. Let's go to the content part, and from here we're gonna choose the text heading to this. Let's change the font quickly, and now we have to increase it like this. Okay, now you have to go to the description part, and from here what we have to do, delta, and this is, and let's decrease some font size of this. Okay, so this is done. If you want, you can increase this font size a little bit. Okay, okay, so let's view one more time. Okay, so our this section is ready. So so what we can do, we can delete this second one, and we just duplicate this, and then duplicate this. Okay, so it will be come like this. So you have to just change the content and all, and your this design is also ready. Let's update, and let's view it here. Okay, so this is our hero section, this is our about section, and this is our services section ready. So let's move to this section. For making this, what we have to do, we have to add again, I think. Okay, so here we have to add two container, one for this and one for this. Okay, so let's add these two boxes, then go to this, go to advanced, and here also add 80 from the top and 80 from the below. Okay, so and okay, so go to the above part, here make it 1200 because we choose the upper one 1200. Here also choose it 1200. So okay, so now for the first one, we have to make this. So let's go to this first box, from styles, go to here, and from here choose it like this. Now we have to add a heading to this. Let's add the heading. Okay, let's add the text editor, and also add a button to it. You can drag and drop from here and change its position also too. Okay, so now let's add some padding. Let's add 50. Let's change the styles. Go to Alta and from here increase its font size. Okay, so let's change its content quickly. Okay, so let's decrease some size. Okay, let's duplicate this 2 3 times, and let's increase this color and change the color. And here also I'm going to choose the Alta font. Okay, to go here and let's add some space. So now what we have to do, we have to make this button. Okay, so for making this we have to go to the content and write here read mode, then go to styles, and from here on the background color make it transparent, and in the border type make it solid and make it 2, and make this white, and in the border radius make it 20. Okay, so this is done. Or just in the hover you have to make it grow or shrink, whatever animation you want. I'm gonna keep the shrink, and I'm gonna increase some and go to this size, and from here increase this and make it medium, so it will be like this. Okay, so this is done. Now we have to just add this image and then position it. So let's go to here and drag and drop an image widget here, then go to then choose the image from the background. So this is the image. Okay, so let's go to styles and go to border radius and add 50. Okay, let's add 30. Okay, so now what we have to do, uh, we have to go to this image part, and from here this you can see that the arrow is come, you have to increase its layout. Okay, so now we have to go to this container, and from here do this, and from here make it 100, and for the bottom make it 200, so it will be like this. And let's add also a border to this border radius, make it 30, so it will also like this. Okay, so this is done. Now we have to add some padding from the right direction, so this content of the this will be shifted there. Okay, so from in the right direction add 200. And if you want to make this text justify, you can go to styles and make it justify also. Okay, so this is done. Just we have to make this image now position, then go to image, then here go from position, make it absolute. Okay, then you can place it anywhere like this. Okay, after making the absolute you can place anywhere like this, so we have to place it here, and from here go to the styles and increase its width. So this is not increasing because we choose the absolute property, so we have to go to the advanced part, and uh, from here you have the width option. Okay, so I think you can also increase it from here. Just add the value. Okay, so let's try to increase the height, max width. Okay, so let's make it like this. Okay, so this is I think looking good. We just have to place the position of this image. Okay, so this part is also done. Okay, so we have to go to this container, and let's decrease some padding from the bottom. Let's make it 170. So yeah. Okay, so this is looking good. Okay, so let's update it and refresh this page at the front. Okay, so this is also done. By making it absolute, you can place it anywhere. but only just you have to place in the phone part also in the responsive one. Okay, just okay. So now let's move to the next section. Okay, so for moving, okay, so for now we have to make this slider, which is the testimonial slider. Okay, so for making this, we have to add this and okay, let's add some margin to this because this is overlapping. So let's add a 50 margin. Let's make it 100. Okay, now we have to add a padding to our container. Let's make it 80 80. Okay, so now we have to just copy and paste these headings. Let's paste. Let's go here and paste this. Now you have to from here go to styles and from here choose the DG color to this and go to the layout and from here make it center and center so it will be in the center. Let's change the this text or you can write testimonial whatever you want. Okay, okay, so now we have to make this slider. Okay, so for adding this slider we have to go to this and search for CAOU. I think I have a wrong spelling. Let's go to this pro version, and in the pro version you will find widget, this one, slider. Okay, let's drag and drop this widget. Okay, so this is the Elementor new widget, and it is used for making any type of slides. Okay, so now what we have to do, we gonna make the first one. Okay, so for making this we have to go to this and let's add this container. Okay, so uh, this is the container for this blue one. Okay, so now let's go to this, go to styles, and from here change this. Okay, now we have to go to now we have to choose the icon which is this one. Okay, so let's choose this icon and make this left align. Now we have to go to the content and from here we have to search for quet and just insert this. Okay, let's go to the styles and make it white, and from here to this advanced, and from here go to this 30 and make it padding. Give some padding. Okay, so now we have to add the text. Okay, so for adding the text we have to go to the text editor and make it okay. Okay, so this should be inside this container. Okay, so now let's make it white. Go to the styles part and from here change the content. Okay, so like here you can see that I have some bigger content, so just duplicate the content according to you. Okay, so this is done. Now we have to add this border radius like this. So this is the container. Go to styles, then go to border, then from here make it 20. Okay, if I see it is looking like this. Now what we have to do, we have to add this. Okay, so for adding this uh, okay, so let's rename it testimonial and minimize the above one. Okay, slideshow container, this is I think for the about part. Let's name it about services, and this is okay, so this is for, let's name it why chooser, so it will be easy for us to see which section is which. Okay, so now inside this testimonial I have this heading and all, then we have this slider aerosol. Aerosol के बाद now we have this slides. Okay, so inside the slides, this is the slide one. Inside this we have this container, and inside this container I have this icon and this text editor. Now we have to add image box to this inside this. Okay, so inside, not inside the container, uh, after the container. Okay, in the slide we have this container, and inside this container we have this, and after that we have to add this image box. Now go to the styles and make it left. Okay, so it will be like this. Now we have to go to this image, and from here let's choose this image. Okay, now we have to go to the image, and from here border type we have to choose it solid, and border radius. Okay, so let's increase its width little bit according to you, and choose the border color, this one. Okay, so now we only have this. So let's go to this content, and from here remove the content. Okay, and let's change this me Smith. So now we have to make the alignment, so it will be in this center. Okay, okay, so you can place it like this and play with the vertical and all the alignments. Okay, so now we have to go to the title, and from here make it like this and choose the delta, and just increase the font size. Okay, so this section is also done. So now just we have to duplicate the slides. Okay, so let's go to the carousel, and from here remove the second and third slide and duplicate the first slide as much you want, and just change the content, and your testimonial slider is ready. Okay, just duplicate it one more time. So sometime it takes time to load. So let's, okay, and slide to scroll you have to choose one. Okay, so now we have to make the navigation, so it is loaded sometime. Loading takes time. I don't know why it is taking right now. Okay, so let's wait for it. Okay, so this is done. Now we have to go here and make it 2 seconds and pause on our pause and interaction. You can play with all the settings, and in the navigation part we want to show the arrows. Okay, and so for the next one, for the previous arrow, I'm gonna choose the arrow to this. Okay, and for the next arrow I'm gonna choose the arrow this one. Okay, so these are the arrows, and let's position it. Okay, so for the previous arrow in the vertical direction we have to make it to the top, and make it to the end, so it will come here. And same for the next arrow, we have to make it top, and this is already at last. So let's go to the styles and go to the navigation, and from here we have to increase the size. Okay, let's change its color also, make it black, and on hover it will be blue. Okay, so let's go to this carousel, and what we have to do, we have to add some margin to the top. Okay, so now we have to go to the content, and from here from the navigation you have to just uh, position it. Okay, so just go to the styles, go to the navigation, and increase its size a little bit. Let's make it 40. Okay, so let's go to navigation, and in the vertical position make the minus 10, and this is also minus 10, so it will at the top little bit. Okay, so the next part is we have to go to the pagination, and go to styles and then go to pagination, and from here We have to choose the custom, and for the spacing we have to make spacing like this and just increase it little bit and make it 10, and for the normal color you have to do like this. Okay, let's update. So let's refresh the page and see our testimonial is working or not. Okay, so our testimonial is working very absolutely fine. So in this way you can make any type of designs or the slides by using the Elementor widget, the slider widget. Okay, so let's move to the next section, and only two sections are remaining. Now we have to make this overlap section. Okay, so for making this we have to what we have to do, we have to add this container. From the settings, go to there and add 80 from the top, 80 from the bottom, and for this we have to choose an image. Okay, so let's drag and drop an image. Let's go to here, and from here go to here, then go to styles, and make it width. Then from here for the border radius at 30. Okay, so now we have to add this. Okay, so for adding this, what we have to do, inside below the image we have to drag and drop a container. Okay, so this is our team section. So what we have, this team section, and inside this we have an image, then we have a container. Okay, so what we have to do in this container, we have to make another container and just duplicate this, and for its main box, go to here, make it center. Okay, so these are the two boxes. Then again we have to go to the container, and let's remove the padding also from this, remove the padding also from this, remove the padding. Okay, so now the padding is removed. Now what we have to do, we have to change the background color of this also. Okay, so we have to go here and go to container, and from here I'm going to choose the background color to this. Okay, so this is like this. Okay, let's choose little white like this. Okay. Okay, so now we have to make this, go to styles, and from here go to white color. Okay, then go to border, and from here also add a border radius. Now we have to make this. Okay, so for making this, what I am gonna do, we have to, okay, so let's go to your widget section, and from here add a heading. So what are the heading? Let's name it teams like this, and from here uh, font size. Okay, 40. Then this container, inside this let's add a text editor, drag and drop below this. Let's add some padding first. Okay, let's go here and decrease its font size, make 35. Okay, now we have to add a button. Okay, so for making the button, what we have to do, we have to go to this, and from here I'm going to copy this button. uh, you, you can copy your buttons and all the text from your previous layout very easily in Elementor. Okay, so I think this is ready. Just we have to make the bluish one. For making the bluish one, go to styles, and add the background color to this. You can also use an image for this, but I am using this one. Okay, so for now we have to add a space bar inside this. Let's decrease increase like this. So now what we have to do, this is our main container below the image. Okay, so inside this we have these two container, right and left. Let's name it right. Okay, so let's name it left. right side. Okay, so what we have to do when we go to the left part, we have to go to the advanced, then from here choose the EM option, and again we have to make it to the top. Okay, and for this right one also you have to go to the advanced, then choose the EM option, again make it to the top. Okay, then go to the left option and make it little bit below, and for the right make it like this. So you can play with it. Okay, so we have to go to the left direction, and from here we have to just increase its padding from the top and little bit padding from the below. We have to make it 80. Okay, so you can go to the left part, and from here go to this, and from here you can make it center, properly center, and make it like this, so it will be in the center every time. So now just we have to increase the z index value of this image. Go to this image, and from here increase the z index to 5, so it will be top. Okay, so let's preview it one more time. Okay, so it is looking like this. Just we have to increase this. Okay, so this is 5, and for the left box we have to make the z index 6, so it will be above the image like this. Okay, so it is above the image also. Now just we have to go to this right part, and inside the right part we have a space bar. Just increase its space. So increase its space and go to the right direction, and from here just make it like this. Okay, so this is looking like this, and you can also make it little bit below. Okay, so now we are getting some padding to this. Okay, so for removing the padding, what we can do, uh, so we can do like this. Okay, so you can play with the right and left direction. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so this layout is working, looking very good. So let's update it. So it is I think done. Okay, so let's refresh it one more time and see the magic. Okay, so this is perfectly working. So just you have to play with the margins and all in the negative direction. So I hope you understand how to do such type of layout. Okay, so let's move to the final layout. So for making this, we're gonna make the two layouts. Okay, so here we have two layouts. Okay, so let me show you. Do here add this section. Okay, so the first layout is for our boxes. Make it 1200 also. Okay, so now what we have these boxes. Okay, inside this main container I'm gonna, okay, so contact boxes, and inside these contact boxes we have this container. Let's duplicate it duplicate it 4 times. Okay, and then go to the contact boxes, and from here make it like this, so it will be in the center. So now we have to go to this, and go to styles, and go to this bg color, and we have to change the bg color of this. Okay. Let's go to this boxes, all the boxes, and from here we're gonna make this white. Okay, let's go to the border part, and from here let's add this border. Now you have to go to the widget, and from here search for icon and then place it here. Then search for heading, or drag and drop the heading, and also drag and drop the text editor. Let's go to this main box container, go to the layout, and from here make it center. And for making the text center, you have to go to this text alignment, make it center, and for this center. Okay, so now let's add some padding to this. Let's make it 30. Now we have to change the let's take the map option, and from here go to styles, and from here choose this. Okay, go to hover and make it grow. So on the hover it will grow. Now we have to change the content of this delta, and also make it like this. Okay, so let's change the content, uh, address. Okay, so let's write it our main office. Go to styles, and from here let's do like this, make it 20, and let's increase this. So let's copy the address from here, the demo one, and from here go to the content and just paste it here. Copy and go to the text and here paste it. Then here make it like this. Delta. Okay. So this container is ready. So just we have to duplicate the rest. So just remove the old one. Okay. So let's go here and duplicate. One, two, one more. Okay, so this comes, and just you have to change the content of this, like the phone number and this all the icons and all, and your design is ready. So let's refresh it one more time. So it is updated. So just you have to change the content. Okay, so I don't want to change the content because the video will be so long. So let's move to the next section, and now we're gonna make this form. So for making the form, we're gonna choose the two layout section, and let's go to this section container, and from here change the background color and go to advanced part, and from here I'm gonna make it 80, then 80 again. Okay, 80 and 80 again. Now go to the here, and from here make it 1200 also. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to add this text from here, drag and drop a heading, then drag and drop one more. Okay, so this is now just drag and drop the text editor and then duplicate it. And what we have next, we have the social icon, then go to here and drag and drop the social icons from here and make it left. Okay, so now we have to make it circle, and then go to this and choose the custom color, and for this make it transparent. Okay, so it will be like this. If you want to add one more, go to here, duplicate it, and you can search here your content or the logo or the icon. Okay, so now we have to go to this and let's increase the size according to you. Okay, you can play with the size according to you. So I'm gonna keep the 28 here, and I'm gonna decrease some space. Okay, let's make it totally 0. So now just we have to style it, get in touch, change this content, get in touch. Go to style, and from here increase its color. Then from here delta, let's increase the font size. Okay, so now this is bold. So for making the bold, let's change the color first and change the font size. Now increase its font size, and from here transform, no transform, go to style and go to italic, and from here you can increase the boldness of this. Okay, so this is bold, and for this make it like this, and from here change its styles and all, and so this is ready. Okay, so just we have to add some padding below. Okay. Now we have to make this form. So for making this form, go to widget, and from here search for the form widget. Just drag and drop this here. Okay. So now what we have to do? We have to go to the here input size and make it like then. Let's go to here. Here change the placeholder. Enter your full name, and from here 100 make it 50. Okay. Then go to email. Enter your valid email and also make it 50, so it will be at the above. Okay, so now for the button, okay, so for the form field we're gonna choose the medium, and for the buttons we also wanna choose the medium one, and you can also change here and write it submit. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to go to the styles part, and from here you can increase the column gap. So I don't want to increase the column gap. Let's make it 10. We want to increase the row gap little bit. Okay, so let's go to the field option, and from here this background color we have to make it like this, and for the text color we're gonna make the white, and for the border color, because we want to make this border below this in the field option, so in this we have to make this white, then go to border width and make it 2, and for the border radius make it 0, so it will be in the in this. Let's make it 2. Okay, 3 is looking good. Now we have to go to this form option, and from here in the label option, this is the label above one. For the text color, we have to make this, and spacing inside the label we're gonna increase like this. Okay, and for the row gap, you can also increase it like this. Okay, so now we have to go to the styles of the button. For the button, for the background color, make it white, and for the border radius, remove the border radius. For the text color, choose the blackish one. Okay, so I hope this is already working. So now just we have to change the fonts and go to form, and from here go to typography, and from here you can choose the Alta font for the name, and then for the HTML field also choose the Alta one, and inside the field there is also typography option, make it Alta. For the button also go to the typography, make it Alta, and you can also decrease the font size a little bit if you want. Okay, so now we have to go to this container. These are the two container, and this is, let me bring it contact form. Okay. Okay, so this is right, left and right option. So now we have to go to the left option, and from here we have to get give some padding to the right direction. So add 50 padding, and also for the form section you have to give some padding from the left direction and give some 50 padding. Okay, so this is like this. Okay, so let's save it. Okay, so let's refresh it and see our layout is coming here or not. Here are the two background color. You can make it same. Okay, so this is coming. So now just we have to make it below this. Okay, so how we can do that? Okay, so for doing that, let me show you. We're gonna increase the z. We're gonna uh, use the z index. Okay, so first let's make it 200, and let's give some padding about also. Make it 150. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to go to this above one, and from that go to the advanced, and from here go to the margin and choose the AM option, and then choose the bottom. Okay, so it is like this. And for the contact boxes option, we're gonna increase the z index value to the 2. Okay, so we have to choose the 4 boxes z index. Okay, So let's increase it to, and let's go to this advanced option. Again, make it 2. Go to this third one. So you can see that when I make the z index 2, the this will appear at the top. Okay, so z index is the CSS property. Okay, so I hope you know all of these basics, because it is very crucial for making this layout. If you know such type of basics of the CSS, it is very easy for you to use the CSS and design property of the Elementor. Okay, so this is working, and this is looking good. So I think there is background is not same. So let me go here, and we're gonna choose this background for all of this. Okay, let's go to the styles of this, and change the background color. Okay, so let's go to this option 2, and go to styles option, and also let me change the background color of this. Okay, let's go here, and change the background color. Okay, so now let's update it final time, and let's move to our next part, where we're gonna make this arrow and this slider menu. Okay, so you can see that it is totally working, and it is looking very good. Okay, you can see that it is totally working. All our sections are ready. Now let me show you how you can make it for the mobile. So I'm gonna teach you only the first section, and you can do the rest section also. Okay, so you can go to from here the responsive media, and then you go in the this section will appear. This is for the tablet, this is for the desktop, sorry, this is for the tablet, and this is for the mobile. So we have to just so these are not responsive. So I will show you the only the first section how to make this responsive, because I don't want to make the video long. So let's go to the above part, and from here choose the heading, and let's make it 40. Okay, and you can also increase the padding and all, and it will not affect the other screen. Okay, so suppose if you want to change the height of this, so so if you change in the in the if you change in the phone part, so it will be not affected in the other screens. Okay, so suppose I add the 50 from the top and 50 from the bottom, so it will be not affected in the other screens also. Okay, so like here you can see that the box are in the edge to edge. So for adding this, we have to add some padding from the left and right direction, so it will be like this. Okay, so in this way you can change all the mobile mobile responsive from here. Okay, by using the elementor settings. Okay, so now you can do this by yourself. I don't want to make the video long, it is very easy. Like the way you have added the spacing and all here, you can in the same way in the same way you can place it here also. Okay, so let's update it, and let's make our slider menu. Okay, so first, okay, so let me show you how to add the animation in your website. Okay, so I'm gonna add the animation in these boxes only in the first section. Okay, so let me show you the animation, how to add the animation. Okay, so for adding the animation, we have to choose the section in which we have to add the animation. Let me add the animation in this text. Okay, from here go to the advanced, and from here you will get the motion effect. And in the motion effect, you have to go to the entrance animation. So let's here to the slide in up. So slide in right or slide in up. So if you go to here, you can see that there are so many options to add. Okay, fade in, zoom in, and all. So you can play with it. And here are the animation delay or the animation time. Okay, so let's make it here. Now I'm gonna add the animation to this box. Go to the motion effect, and in the same way, choose slide in up and add some delay. Let's add the delay of 200 in all. Let's go to the second box, go to the advance, go to the motion effect, slide in up. So it will have the delay of 400. And go to the advanced part of this section, also go to the motion effect, and from here also slide in right, or you can do any slide. Okay, so let's add 600. So when you load, so it will be in the animation. So let's choose the last container, and from the go to the motion effect and go to here and choose it slide in up and 246, let's make it 800. Okay, so in this way you can add the animation in all the section. I don't want to make the video long, so that's why I am just demonstrating how you can do that. So you are so smart, I know you can do like this. Okay, so the animations are working. So in this way you can do the animations, and also you can do the mobile screen responsive part. Okay, that is very easy. Okay, so let me show you how to add this one. Okay, so for adding this, I'm just simply using a plugin. Okay, so the plugin is the WP front scroll top. There are so many plugins, you can choose any plugin you want. Okay, so now let me show you how to make this okay, so let me show you how to make this navigations. Okay, this type of navigation, and also when you click on the about, it will move to the about section. If you click to the service, it will move to the services section, testimonial, teams, contact, and all. Okay, so for adding this menu, what we have to do first, we have to make this icon. Okay, so let's move to our main slideshow section, and from here go to the widget section, and go to the icons, and drag and drop the icon below this heading. Then go to here, go to solid, and choose, let me choose this icon this time, simple one. Okay, just you have to go to this and make it white. Now what we have to do, go to the advanced, and from here you can see that in this the icon is sticky in every section. Okay, if I go here, it will be working. So for making the sticky, we have to make it position fixed. It is again the CSS property. Okay, make it fixed, and from here you can choose the horizontal direction to the right. Okay, so it will be fixed here. So let's add some 20 and 20. Okay, so let's add it 30 and make it 30. Okay, so now you can see that I have added an animation here, and also the hover effect. For adding the animation and hover effect, you can go to the icon, from here go to the hover. You can change here the color and all. Okay, I'm gonna keep it, and let's a little bit this, and you can also play with the size and all. Okay, so let's do like this. Okay, so for adding the hover animation, you can go here and you can add animation you want. I want to add the bounce and okay, so let's update. Let's refresh the page. So here you can see that our icon is working, but right now our navigation or the sliding menu is not coming because we don't edit it. Okay, so for making the sliding menu, we have to go to the template option, and from here add a new pop-up. So this is the pop-up which is coming from the, which is sliding from the left direction. Okay, so let's add a new pop-up, new menu, create template. Okay, so let's go to the pop-up settings, and from here make it fit to screen, then make it here, and just decrease the width. Okay, okay, so now we have to add a container, add this. Now we have to go to this no, okay, so go to the pop-up setting, go to the styles, and from here go to the pop-up, and from here choose the background color to this. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to go to this container, and inside this container we have to drag and drop a heading or the logo or whatever you want. I'm just simply writing my channel name here, debug entity. If you don't subscribe my channel, please subscribe to the channel. For making such type of video, it takes so much effort, so your one subscriber makes me feel good. Please support. So now we have to make that make this. Okay, so for making this, I'm gonna choose the icon list. Okay, just drag and drop. Now we have to Okay, so just write it home, delete the rest, duplicate. Now we have the about, then we have the home about services, customer home about services, then I have the testimonials, teams and contact, teams. Now I have the contact. Okay, so now we just in the link tag we have to write slash about. So write like this, and we're gonna give the CSS ID, so it will be redirected there in the section. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So this was the video till end. Don't skip any part if you want to learn. Okay, if you skip, you will miss so much content. Let's make it contact. Okay, so now let's go to styles and make it like this, and okay, let's go to text, and from here make it white, and from here make it alta. Let's increase the font size, go to styles and add the space between. Okay, so now we have to go to this container, from here go to the layout and make it center. Okay, so this is not center because we don't set the width of this container. So for setting the width, go to VH and make it 100. Okay, so we don't want to set. So for setting the height, we have to make it 100, so it will be like this. Now we have to add the social icon. Let's duplicate this heading, and I'm gonna write here followers, and just decrease its size. Okay, so let's do one more thing. We're gonna place a container here, and inside this container go to the content, and now we're gonna add a widget social icon, and from here go to the circle, then go to the styles and choose the custom color, and from the for the primary color make it like this, or you can do like this. Okay, let's choose this color or the darkish one. Okay, so this is looking also good, so you can play whatever you want. Okay, so let's choose this follows container and make it here, make it here, make it here, and let's give a gap between this. Okay. So now we have to go to this main container, and from here we're gonna choose the space around, so it will be perfectly like this. Okay. Okay, so let's add the cross button. So for close button, we have to go to the pop-up settings below, and then this close button will appear. Now you have to just place it anywhere, like in the horizontal direction. You can do here, and from the top you can place it here. Okay, so let's increase the size of this. Okay, so let's publish, save and close. Okay, so this is not done yet. We have to add the animation for the its sliding. Let's go to the pop-up setting again, and from here and in the entrance animation to the slide in left, and uh, slide out left, and change this timing. Okay, so let's go to this icon list, and from here text we have to make it little bit bold. Okay, so now we have to add this icons and this hover effect. Okay, so for adding the icon, what we have to do, you have to go to this home section, and here you can see that there is an icon option. Okay, so here you can place any icon. So let me first choose this icon, and for the about icon I'm gonna choose the any icon because I don't want to make the video long. Let's choose this for this about. Then same you have to choose for the services. Okay, so let's choose this for the services, and for the testimonial part You can choose any icon according to you. Okay, so and for the teams part, let's choose this option, and for the contact I'm gonna choose the mail. Okay, so just we have to go to the styles, and from here make it like this, and we're gonna increase the icon size. Okay, and you can also place the gap between little bit. Go to styles and give some spacing. Okay, let's update, save and close. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to add the hover effect. For adding the hover effect, go to the icon from here, go to the hover and choose it black, and same for the text, go to here and choose it black, so it will be hover. Okay, so let's update, save and close. Now we have to add this pop-up to this icon. Okay, this icon, so it will be trigger when we click over this. Okay, so you have to refresh this. So let's refresh this page first, so it will be loaded in the background, the updates which we have done added. Okay, so let's wait for it to open. Okay, so this is open, so just we have to go to this icon part. Let's go to the navigator, go to the slideshow, and here in the first container I have added this icon. Okay, then go to the link tag, then go to the dynamic tags, and from here go to the pop-up, and from choose the setting option, gear option, or whatever you say, and then choose your new, just write it new menu, so it will appear. Okay, so let's update. So let's refresh the site and see if the pop-up is working or not. So you can see that our sticky button is totally working, so let's click it. Yes, our pop-up is working. Okay, it is totally working and it is perfectly closing. So one more thing, like here you can see that when I go to the pop-up, this is the blackish one, but here when you click, this is not totally black. Okay, so for making that, what you can do that you can go to this pop-up settings, and from you go to the styles and go to the overlay color, and from here make it transparent according to you. That's update. Okay, so let's refresh it one more time and see. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, I think there is some network issue or something, but in that way you can add the overlay to this. Okay, I think there is some network issue in this, that's why it is not showing. Okay, so now what we have to do, when I click over here, it is not redirecting to any sections. Okay, so for adding this, you have to know that I have added some links to this, like hash about hash, like that. So for making it trigger, we have to just go here. This is the about section. Okay, so that's why I have named such section. So let's go to the about section, go to the advanced, and from here go to the CSS ID and write the same name after hash. This is that, and go to the services, then go to the advanced, and in the CSS ID write the services. Then we have to add the testimonial. Let's see what name I have given for the testimonials. Okay, so this is testimonials. In the CSS ID, write testimonials. Then in the teams, write teams. Then these are the contact form. So I'm gonna put the CSS ID to the last contact. Let's update. So let's refresh this page. let's trigger this, and this is coming now. Okay, so this is working. Only our overlay part is not working. I think there is some network issue or something. So let me see what the issue here. It should work, I think. Sometime it reflects. Okay, so for this, let's make this. Let's update it one more time. Save and close. Okay, so let's see if it's working or not. Okay, so right, so I told you there is some issue with the network only. Okay, so if I go to the about, it will move to the about, services, testimonial, teams, contact. Okay, and when you click anywhere, it will gone, and in the same way. Okay, so this is perfectly working. Okay, so let me show you how you can make this for mobile. Okay, so for making this also for the mobile, you can do that, but I don't recommend for using this mobile. I think it is totally responsive in the mobile too. Okay, so yeah, it is totally it is already responsive in the mobile. So let me go here and let's inspect this in the mobile part. Okay, so you can see that our other section is not responsive because we have already done the responsiveness of the first section. So okay, so okay, so in the mobile part the icon is not showing. Okay, so let's go to the agency from here. uh, let's go to this. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to add a z index to this. Okay, so let's go to the desktop part, and from here we also have to add the z index to the icon. So let's add the z index 999. So it will be always at the top of everything. Okay, so now if I go to the mobile part, you can see that it is coming. So let's refresh it here and see it is coming here or not. Yes, so I think there is some positioning issue. So you can fix that very easily. Okay, you just have to play with the positions and all. I don't want to make the video long, so you can fix that very easily. Okay, so I hope you understand how to make such type of websites and designs, and also how to make this animations and all the stuffs. Okay, so this is your homework. You can place it and position the width and all for the mobile part. I know. Okay, I don't want to make the video long, so okay. So let's refresh it one more time and see is it everything is working or not. Okay, so this is that the animations are working, our all the sections are working. If I go to the top, it will go to the top, and our this is also working. And okay, so I hope you like our video. If you like our video, please subscribe to our channel, like, share our videos with your friends.